Hey guys, we're really excited for you to start using the Refundo Text service. So after you've made your purchase, you should be receiving your username and password within 1 to 2 business days so that you can go ahead and access the Refundo portal for text marketing. And that is going to be leads.refundo.com so that you can go ahead and log in. The reason why it takes 1 to 2 business days is so that we can set up your account with all your business information and actually also include 8 to 10 campaigns that you can use whenever you want to go ahead and start sending your text blast. So here is the login for the portal. So we'll go ahead and log in. And the really cool thing that we do while we're setting up your account is providing your own Twilio phone number for that local market. And so if you have a 201 area code or 908 or 212, we want to make sure that these text messages are coming from there so that it doesn't appear as spam. So we've already built that into your account, and we'll go ahead and show you what that looks like a little bit afterwards. Now, the main things that I want to go ahead and touch on are these tabs to the left. You're going to be focusing on conversations, marketing, scheduling, and contacts. And first, we'll go ahead and start with marketing. And we'll open up the campaigns. Perfect. So here's where you'll see all the campaigns that we've built out into the account, right? You have your virtual offer, a retention offer, refund transfers if you want to let them know that they don't have to pay up front, or refund advances that you're offering cash advances, referral offer if you're offering $50, $100 referrals. You want to be able to send this message out to all your clients so that they're aware and updated with all the services and the new information that you're providing. So we'll go ahead and go into one of these right now. We'll click on it and see what this looks like. So go into it and you go ahead and simply press edit. And this is what it looks like. So we have these custom values already inserted so that as soon as you send out the text blast, it'll make sure that it copies the first name of that person along with your location name so that they know where it's coming from, your tax location. And here's what it'll look like to the right. So you have an image, which is extremely powerful, and then you also have a very clear message, right? It says contact first name would be it's Ashley, and we can change this to whoever works at your tax office at, let's say, Main Street Taxes. If you have a busy schedule and have difficulty coming in, we can help do your taxes from home. Click the link below to access my virtual page and securely send your tax documents. So I just included our link here, but we can definitely easily change that so that they can access your virtual page. We offer a way to go virtual on our platform, and we'd love to discuss that with you. So you can include that there and have them simply click that link and then start the process of sending over your documents so that you can get started on their return. So we'll just go ahead and save this. You can easily change these images. We've provided these images here because they're very clear in terms of the messaging, but you can simply go ahead and do that. Now, if it's, for instance, a holiday offer, right, you want to be able to touch points with them throughout the year, whether it's Thanksgiving or if it's Christmas or if it's Halloween. And so we can include these types of messages as well. These allow you to stay top of mind with your clients so that you can obviously send them these messages. They're aware, the relationship is kind of being built throughout the year. And so when it comes to tax season or December, January timeframe, once you're sending out these messages again about, hey, this is my pricing, would love to set you in, come in, the transition in the sale is a lot easier to do it on that side since you've been communicating so much. Okay, the second thing that we'll go ahead and talk about is contacts, right? So we'll go ahead and click on contacts, and we'll click right here on contacts. Perfect. So I've included some of these already so that I can share exactly how this would work. But the goal essentially isn't for you to manually update these contacts. What we're going to require from you is to provide a list of all your clients so that we can upload them into the software. So and we only have to do this once. And then as soon as you choose the offer that you want to go ahead and send out, then we'll be able to send that out to all that entire list. But I do want to show you if you want to go ahead and add someone manually, it's extremely simple. These are just tests right here, but I can go ahead and add contact. You add their first name, you add their last name, email, phone number, and then simply just click save. And then that person will just get added. So I'll just go ahead and do that for you. We'll say Robert Test, Robert, let's say test at gmail.com, and we'll provide a phone number for them, right? This is a fictitious one, so okay, and then we'll click save. And then it's simply, and you just go ahead and refresh the page, and you should see it pop up right there. Let me just give it a second. Perfect. So that person just go, you can go ahead and simply add that person just like that. The next thing that we want to go ahead and do is talk about the conversation. So here's where the bulk of all the action is going to happen, where when you send out these text messages, they'll be able to respond, and you'll be able to simply do that from within this portal, which is really, really cool. So here's some of the recent ones of some tests that I ran just so that you guys can see. You'll be able to see all the messages that you sent out here. If you just click on all, the ones that are recent, the ones that are replied, and the ones that have been unread, so that you can quickly kind of go through it and make sure that you're reaching everybody, right? And so when we're here, it's as simple as really starting to have these conversations, right? You can have the conversation through here, right? And talk to this person. I had just sent that offer, and I'll show you how to send that offer in just a second. And just make sure that you can communicate with them. If you decide, for whatever reason, if you decide to go ahead and say that you want to book an appointment for this particular person because they want to come in, they want to get refund advances, it's a very, very simple thing to do as well. You can go ahead and click schedule, right? You choose whatever date it is. Let's say that they want to come in on, let's say the 31st at 11 a.m. You go ahead and scroll down. It has the name already set because of that context been in that text message blast that I originally sent. And then just scroll down. Status is free. And then as soon as you click save, you're going to see something happen. It's a trigger that we automatically have. We're going to go ahead and click save. And then as soon as that happens, it's going to send an automatic message, right? It says, sounds good. I just saved a spot for you Monday, August 31st at 11 a.m. and I'll see you then. If anything changes, just let me know. So we want to be able to have an opportunity for you guys to book these clients, right? And have these conversations so that you can secure these sales. And what you'll be able to do is on the left-hand side where it says scheduling, it's very simple. Click on that, click on appointments, and you'll just see the one that we just included. So here's one for Jesse Test, Jonathan Test, and Grim as well. So you'll be able to see very quickly, very easily, and if you click on calendar as well, it'll start to send them in that way along. So it's a good quick snapshot of the different appointments that you have booked. And this is included in the software. For other softwares, you would have to pay this add-on fee, but we wanted to make sure to include that and make that very, very simple for you guys. Now, one more thing that I wanted to show just from the context view in terms of how this works. We'll be doing more of the handling the text blast because we do have to do some things in order to make sure that they work correctly. But let's just say if we were to go ahead and click on, let's say, oh, this is actually a fictitious phone number, so that won't necessarily work. So let's just go to, for instance, Jonathan Test, right? So I've tested something with him already, and so you should see that information there. But if I want to go ahead and send him something else, for instance, it's as simple as an active campaign. I'll just go and add him to, let's say referral offer, right? So we'll just go ahead and add, and then he should be receiving that message right there. So we use the image, right? Refer a friend, get $10. So it says, Jonathan, it's Ashley at Refundo. We'd love to help you with you and your friends with taxes and offer a $50 referral for the assist. Send us a quick message and we'll set you up. So we're trying to make sure that you're engaging with your clients, you're finding these ways to connect with them, and make sure that it's really simple, right? As soon as they respond, you can go ahead and send a follow-up text through here, and then that'll go directly to your phone. So it's as opposed to going, you see, thanks. You say fantastic. So It's as simple as doing that so that you can communicate as opposed to being on your phone and kind of going through this process. Like I said, again, you will see all of your conversations right over here. If you go ahead and click on that, and they'll appear right there, right? The same conversation will appear there, and you can continue to have that moving forward. Now, just to go ahead and recap this entire process, we want to make sure that you guys provide a list of your clients so that we can upload them, and then obviously start to message those offers out, those ways to connect with your clients. And whenever you want to go ahead, and I'll include this in text afterwards so it's very clear. Whenever you want to go ahead and send a text blast, it's as simple as we have a Google form that you go ahead and open up, and it's going to go ahead and ask you just a couple of questions. One is going to be, what type of offer do you want to send? If you want to send something else, you can also edit this, right? So I'll go into the marketing tab. Let's go to campaigns. And if I want to create something new, then I can do that as well. Just go create campaign. Let's say a new campaign. We'll click save, and then this just opens it up, right? Then I'll add an event, and what I'll do is an SMS text, and then here's where I'll go ahead and start that, right? If you guys don't want to necessarily do that, that's completely fine. You can share what type of offer or what type of verbiage you want to include, and then we can set this all up for you without a problem. So like I said, the main thing is sending that information through the Google order form that we'll be able to send out to you. You can simply just go ahead and send that information over to us so that we know when to send out the text, and what type of offer you're trying to send. And if you guys have any questions whatsoever, we'll be more than happy to assist through chat, provide some more trainings like this, or just more one-on-one conversations to kind of get you more familiar with this. It's very simple, like you see. And if you just want us to handle it on your end, then simply, like I said, the Google form would say what type of offer you want to send out, when do you want to send it, and we'll execute it for you very, very easily. Now, just one more thing that I wanted to touch on is to make sure when you do send your uploaded list in a spreadsheet, preferably a Google spreadsheet or an Excel spreadsheet, on the tabs on the top, let's have it make it look something like this, where it's first name, last name, and phone number. That way it makes it really easy for me to organize it on our end, and we can go ahead and start to execute those plans. So we're really, really excited for you to start using the text service as a way to communicate with your clients throughout the year, and especially during tax season, so that you stay top of mind, and you make sure that your offers, your unique offers, are being sent in a timely fashion, and they're being able to respond like you are in a very quick way, and even also go ahead and book their appointment. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. We look forward to hearing from you.